If you're looking for some easy ways to make money online, what I'm about to show you will be what you've been searching for this whole time. This storybook for kids on Amazon has earned more than $75,000 in passive income. You can do the exact same thing and earn a passive income in thousands of dollars. In this video, I will show you how to create a storybook for children, from getting the story idea to preparing the chapters, and from creating the illustrations to finishing the complete book in a very short amount of time. It is really simple, honestly. All you have to do is learn how to use these AI tools, and they come with very simple instructions. You will be making money in no time and without much effort. Some of these children's books in Amazon earn about $150,000, and they are created using the power of AI. The first thing we're going to do is come up with a suitable and interesting idea for the book using ChatGPT. Since its release in November 2022, ChatGPT has become rapidly popular among all generations of people with literacy and across many industries. Even if you have no prior knowledge on ChatGPT, using it is no big deal. All you have to do is follow these instructions to the point, and you will be selling books on Amazon in no time. First, go to any browser and type ChatGPT on the search bar, then click the first result produced by the search engine. You will be redirected to the home page of OpenAI. There you will see a link with Try ChatGPT. Click on the link and that is it. Now you can type anything on the bar at the bottom of the page. The AI will generate the answers to any of your queries within few seconds. So the first thing you have to do is getting a creative idea for the book. Let's start with a title for the story. Type title for children's storybook or something similar on the bar and press enter. The AI will generate the results like this. If you are not satisfied with the result or want something more creative, you can click on the Regenerate Results link at the bottom of the page. It will create another result. You can do that till you get a title you find interesting. I find this third title interesting. So, keeping that result, type another question to get to know more information about the story, like what is the story about and what age groups the story is most suitable for. You can get answers for these questions fairly quickly. Let's move on to creating chapters for the story. Type chapter outline for the story. It will generate chapters with chapter titles and 2 or 3 points of summary for each chapter like this. The AI generates the chapter summaries from the beginning to the end of the story. After this, copy the title name and paste it on the typing bar. You will be provided with the story of the chapter. But if you type rhythm story after pasting the chapter title, the story will be given in a more child-friendly and easy-to-read prompt like you are seeing. You can use Regenerate Response option here as well if you don't like it or some other reason. It will generate another response differently to the previous response. Just like this, you can generate the story for other chapters as well. Copy and paste the chapter titles and generate the story for all the other chapters. It does not take more than few minutes to create the whole story for your book. With that, you have just completed the first step of earning thousands of dollars without writing a single word on your own. Let's get further into this video. Before that, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Next step is creating the illustrations for the story. Illustrations are very important when it comes to children's storybooks because children's attention first goes to visual aspects of the things, so make sure to use high-quality illustrations for your book. Upwork and Fiverr are some sites where you can find graphic designers who create brilliant content, but they will charge hundreds of dollars for one artwork. So, what would you say if I told you there are AI art generators by which you can get original images like this just by typing what you want for free? Hard to believe, right? But it is possible with AI technology now. There are a number of AI art generators in use around the internet. With my personal experience, I think the best option is MidJourney. It provides the best quality images in a very small amount of time, with diverse of options as well. You can access MidJourney with Discord. If you don't have a Discord account, make sure to first register in Discord via discord.com/register. After you created the Discord account, or if you have already registered in Discord, just type MidJourney Discord on the search bar and go to the first link. Once you accept the invitation on the page, you will be redirected to the page you're seeing. When you have come to that page, you will be able to see there are many newbie channels. Select one of them. You can see all the recently generated images of that channel. Because of the millions of users on the internet, the channel is updated every second with newly generated images. Inspect some other channels as well to select images that satisfy your imagination. After selecting your preferred newbie channel, you have to start a prompt to generate your image. To do that, type /imagine and press the space button in the chat at the bottom of the page. It will be like this, and you can type anything here. To get the image you need, go to ChatGPT and copy the point of first chapter outline like this. Then go back to MidJourney and paste it in the prompt and press enter. The image will be created within seconds, though it does depend on the strength of your internet connection. So, here you can see it. There are 4 different images, and you can see there are 2 rows of buttons as well, from U1 to U4 and from V1 to V4. U stands for upscale, which means if I select one of the 4 images, it will display in its full resolution. V1 to V4 buttons exist if you want to create more from one selected image. If you like the 3rd image, select V3 and the channel will generate 4 more images like that one. Those will be similar but different at the same time. So, here I like this 2nd image and I want to save it. What I am going to do is, click on U2, the image will be displayed in its full resolution. Then, click on the image and you can see the Open in Browser option. Click on it and the image will be opened in a new tab. Right-click on the image and select Save Image as option. You can save it on your device. Then you have to create the image for the next point of the chapter, and you want to keep the same style as the first one. For that, right-click on the first image and copy its link. Then on the chat, type /imagine and press space button and paste the link of the first image. Then copy the second point and paste it there, just like this. The image will be created similar to the first one. Then repeat the same actions for all the other chapter points and you have images for the whole storybook, only within 30 minutes. Now you have both the story and the images. All you have to do is put these together and format it into PDF or any other ebook format. To do that, you need Canva, a website which is a design tool similar to Photoshop, but easier to navigate and use. And most importantly, it is free. First, go to canva.com and create an account in Canva using your Gmail account or choosing any of these options. Once you've done that, you are redirected to its home page. It is like this. There, on the search bar, type Storybook and search. There, select Create a blank storybook like this. It will take you to this page where you can do the editing. First, click on Uploads and then click on Upload Files. This is where you can upload all the images you generated from MidJourney that you saved on your device to Canva. Once the images are uploaded, drag and drop the first image on the dashboard. Then, what you have to do is adding the text on the image. To do that, select Text option here. Then, select Add a subheading. The first section of the story should be displayed here. So, go to ChatGPT and copy the necessary section and paste it on the image in Canva. Select the text and do the suitable editing like font and color. Keep going till you can select one you like. You can add effects to your text like this too. Once you're done with the first one, click Add Page. Then, continue these steps with all the other images and chapter sections. When you finish with all sections, click on Share and select Download. After choosing the preferred format, for example PDF, click on Download. There you have your first storybook. The last step is publishing the book on Amazon KDP. You can't publish ebooks on Word or PDF format in Amazon KDP. First, convert it in Kindle special format using a tool and add a description, a category, and set a reasonable price for the book. Then publish. You'll be richer with each sale of the book. Thank you for watching. For more videos like this, subscribe to the channel.